All right. You've got your demo products added to the store. So now we've got that. We're going to go take a different path for a moment and just set up our Search Console, our analytics, our Google Places, our Webmaster Tools, our Bing Places, and then just a little additional training if necessary. So when you get to Google Search Console, first of all, just Google this, Google Search Console, or you can go to this website right here. Once you get there, what we're going to do is set this up. This is just, it used to be called Google Webmaster Tools. What it allows you to do is have your organic traffic results, and then it's also where you submit your sitemap once the store is actually live. So for now, we're just going to get it set up, and then we're going to come back to it later and just click one additional box. So you hit start now. Now, when you do that, you should see after you do it. I did this last night, so I'm just kind of I took a screenshot of it. So when you actually do that start button, it's going to go make sure you're logged in with the appropriate email. So make sure you're logged in with your business email. And then if you are, there's a good chance, tech is getting better and better. You used to have to do some other process, but perhaps it will just auto-verify it. In the case that it auto-verifies it, then when you log in, it will just show you all of your, obviously there's no data here yet because it's just brand new, but it'll just show you this back end. And then later, we're going to come in here and add a sitemap once we've actually put the store live. For now, we just want to get the account set up, just make sure it's registered, and then this is just going to give us a little bit, the sooner the better, because it's going to take a few days to process and etc. anyway. So anyway, we want to get the Search Console set up. This is very important. We're going to utilize this more later on. We just want to have it set up before we move on to the next steps. Next one, we have our Google Analytics. So we're going to go ahead and start doing that. I'm going to see how far I can go. Let's see, best treadmill for sale. Okay, I'm going to check everything. I'm not really sure. Let's see, best treadmill for sale. I'm going to do East Coast time if I can find it. There we go. Industry category, if we can do e-commerce maybe. No, okay, so let's see. Health and fitness, shopping, sports sometimes. Let's just do sports. And I have a few staff, so I'll do medium, but you could do whatever size. This is just surveys, doesn't change anything. And then we have to pick, okay, so do we want leads? Sure. Sales? Sure. Sure. This is just kind of giving us an idea of what categories it's going to show. So I'm just going to pick these top 4. Sign the service agreement. Do I have to do something additional? How do I accept it? Is there more? There we go. Okay, accept. All right, so now we are created. So we're going to start collecting data from the web. Okay, so we're going to do besttreadmillforsale.com, best treadmill for sale. Enhanced measurement, yes. This is going to give us additional breakdowns of attribution or attributing where sales came from. Okay, so we have this. Got it. Okay, so it's brand new, so there's no data collected yet. And then later we're going to get here, Google tag. So install with Shopify. Boom. Okay, so we got Google sign in, Shopify account. So I'm going to pause real quick. I'm going to open up my Shopify account and then I'm going to show you how to do it. All right, now we're in Shopify. We're in Shopify, so we're going to go ahead and go down to sales, online store, and then preferences. So just main page, and then online store, and then preferences, and then hit Google Analytics and set up Google. So we're going to see what happens here. Yep, we got to install it. Oh, we got to install the app. Okay, that's fine. We're not going to add the shopping feed, which is something later, but if we need it just for additional tracking, then we can use it. Just wait for it to load here. Right here, Google Analytics. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and connect our account. Got a few emails here. There we go. Accept everything. We're going to allow it all. Okay, so now we're connected. So then you see here, this is the analytics property that we just created. So we're going to hit connect. And Merchant Center is something we're going to do shortly. So we'll get into that. Okay, so we pause real quick and go back to the other page. All right, now we're back on the other page. So we're going to do test installation. Was not detected. Let's just see, install Shopify. Shopify, copy tag. Let's see if there's somewhere else we can do it as well. Online store preferences, analytics, connected. Yep, we did that. Oh, okay, so we don't even have to do it manually because it's already through the app. Okay, cool. So we can probably just hit X here. Maybe. Yeah, so we're going to see if it's going to take 48 hours. I think it's going to go good. We don't want to do tags. This is something different than what we need. Yeah. So we're going to wait 24 hours on this one. Let's see if it'll bring us to the main page. Yeah, still pending. Continue to home. There we go. Okay, perfect. So I will just check everything, just get updates on your store, just know what's going on. Now, right now, it's going to show no data received, but we have our, this is like what I guess you can call it your account ID. It's not really your account ID, but it's your measurement ID. So whenever you need to, whenever it asks you for the code, like on Shopify, if there's a setting for it later, I'll find it and add it here. But let me see if I can do it real quick. Hold on. Nice. It looks like they, I took a look at it, and it looks like they just updated the software, so it's better now. So it'll automatically connect. Come back in 24 hours if it's not connected, and then just double check it. If you have any issues getting it connected, then let me know. But remember, at this place, the website is not fully active. It's still password protected in Shopify. So we haven't officially launched it yet. So it's definitely not going to get any data because you can't even visit the site. So all these things might be a little wacky until we actually remove the password protection and get it launched. What we're doing now, we're just making sure that all of the back-end things are connected. Okay, so we have that console, we have analytics. Now we're going to do Google Places. So what this is going to do is going to show your business profile. So everyone knows, you type in an address or something, that little box that happens on Google that shows you the business name and the address details, etc. You want to go ahead and set that up for your business. So I'm not going to do this one because I'm not going to share my address publicly here. But what you can do is you can put in your business name, your category, and then go through all the processes and then just get that set up. You already have your description. You can use your, for the description boxes, don't leave them blank. What you want to do is just copy and paste things from your website. So your About Us page, things that we set up previously, you want to go ahead and just copy and paste that and use that same content across all of the different platforms, your tagline, etc. So you're going to set that up for Google Places. Now we're going to go to Bing Webmaster Tools. Oh, before we get there, during the Search Console, I forgot to mention one thing. So if you don't get that, this is a side note, if you don't get that notification where it says DNS automatically verified, and if you need to do, it'll give you some things of adding .txt's or have an @ symbol. You'll see a few things like that. What you do is you log into Namecheap. And then if you have to add a new record, a DNS record, you'll see these words. you hit add new record, and then you'll have to pick which one it tells you to add. So whether it tells you to add a text record or a CNAME record, it'll tell you the host content, it'll tell you the IP address, and then you just hit check. Now this step is not going to be required. It used to be mandatory across the board for everyone, but just as Google updates, as technology gets better and more connected over time, then sometimes like Google's able to just auto-verify and just do this on the back end with its access without you having to do anything, which is what you saw in an example I showed you where it just said automatically verified. If that wasn't the case when you did the Search Console, then you're going to have to go into Namecheap or wherever your domain is hosted, go into the advanced DNS, and then add a text record or a CNAME record. It seems complicated if you're not familiar with it. Once you know how to do it, it's very easy and straightforward. If you have questions, just reach out to me directly, Ryan at dropshippinghighticket.com. I'll make sure that I can give you a quick recording of how to solve that issue. We want to make sure everything is connected fully. So I just want to highlight that. And we might even need to do this on Bing. I'm not sure. Let's see. So Bing Webmaster Tools, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to pick how we want to log in. Okay, so we're logging in now. And this is what we're doing is the same exact thing for Bing. So we submitted our site as far as like creating a webmaster account for Google, and then now we're going to do it for Bing. And then you see here a lot of stuff with Bing is pretty simple in the fact that we can just import. Now this one I'm not sure if it's going to let us because it's not fully submitted, but we're going to give it a go. And if we need to, we can do this step later on. This is kind of like a step that you want to get before you start running ads, but you could do it later on if it doesn't work. But it seems like it's going to work. Yeah, there we go. So import besttreadmillforsale.com. And we're just importing it from Google Search Console. That's one of the benefits of some of the Bing products is you can just input, you can just import the stuff over. Cool. All right, that's all we had to do. Sitemaps we'll get into later on. We definitely have to, already have a sitemap here, so a success. So already done. Bing is easy. So this is just how we're going to look at, if you want to measure traffic once the site's up and running, this is how you're going to see organic traffic to your site from Bing. This is how you're going to see organic traffic to your site from Google. This is how you're going to see overall traffic, so all traffic to your site. I think it includes Bing and Google. I guess just Google. I'm not really sure actually, but it's 99.5% accurate. I'd say it's everything you need. And then this is setting up your site on Google Profile, and now we're going to do Google Places, and now we're going to do Bing Places. Same thing. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to share my address on the recording. But remember, you also get some free advertising, so you definitely want to take advantage of these offers for sure. I mean, $500. The only time that these advertising companies offer Bing and Google a free promo is when you set up a brand new account. So you definitely want to take advantage of every sort of promo. This is like Google should also give you a 500 with 500 spent, and then Microsoft will give you a 500 with 250 spent. So that means that at the beginning, as you're driving up your business, you're going to make $750 in ads, obviously profitably. Then you're going to get an additional, $500, $1,000 in ads. So very, very good, very, very helpful in the beginning when you're trying to scale up, especially when you're following this system and process, meaning that you can get started with the right path immediately and avoiding trial and error. That will really allow you to maximize these coupons. Anyway, so you want to set up your Bing Places, new user. It's exactly the same thing as Google Places. You just want to set it up so that you actually have it organized. So now that we have done these steps here, our Search Console, our Analytics, our Google Places, our Bing Webmaster Tool, and our Bing Places, the next thing we're going to jump into is basic CRO. So we're going to be, and the apps. So the CRO is second, the apps first. So we're going to go ahead and install these apps. I'll go over an explanation of why each one is important. All of them, like I mentioned before, do have a free trial. So we're going to take advantage of all these free trials. I apologize, not even a free trial. They just have free plans available. So you can use them indefinitely on a limited scale. And then once you really start promoting the site and building it out, then you're going to obviously have to upgrade these to paid plans. They range in price, but each of them serves a really powerful purpose. I'll go in each one as we get into it. But this one is a resizer for photos. This is for basic SEO and optimizing images. This one is for specifically for load times. It lowers the file size of the images to make them load faster. Klaviyo is for email marketing and SMS. I'll also include some email templates and ways to optimize that as well. And then when it comes to Lucky Orange, this is going to be really, really critical. We're going to use this a lot. This allows us to watch the on-page customer experience, along with heat maps and replays. Talk.to is our live chat feature. Really, really good. Judge.me, this is our reviews app, very powerful. Trusted Site, this offers, this is a really hidden kind of little known trick. But what this does is this allows you to offer $100,000 of identity protection to every customer who purchases from your store. Very, very valuable, really moves the needle on conversions. Also a little bit pricey on their paid plans, but worth the investment by far. But they have the free plan available, of course. Search and Eyes, this is a search and filter app. This is a little more advanced, but just give you a broad overview. So what we'll find is that by using Lucky Orange, this is a heat map feature, so we're able to watch on-page experiences. What we'll find is about 30 to 40% of the on-page visitors will visit our search bar. It's generally speaking the biggest clicks on the site, second to just the arrow on the collection page. So because of that, we optimize the search box in particular, and this app, what I found is to be the best one. It really moves the needle on capturing those people who search and then showing them the products they want. It uses a little bit of AI as well. Cool. Yeah. So also we're going to be installing our sales, social media, sales channels, X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest. And then we're going to be doing some basic all-around kind of wrapping up our CRO, basic on-page optimization, just to get things nice and tied up with a bow. So when we reach out to suppliers, we move into phase 3 and starting to get ready on our store, then we already have at least a pretty good appearance, load times, and the site will just look good overall. So good job on getting up your search consoles and webmaster tools set up. And now we're going to get right into Shopify and start installing these apps. See you soon.